Okay, have you ever set out to do something important and then all of a sudden the phone rings and it's just like, I need to take this call? Or maybe you set out to say, you know what, I'm gonna put some money aside because I'm working on something, a new house, new car or something. And then here comes, a family member or someone that calls and says, can you help me? I'm in financial need. Yes, these are called distractions. Well, stay with me for the next few moments as I'm going to teach you some things about how to turn off all the noise so that you and I can own our life now. This is Fresh Air for Life. Let's go get it. Family, welcome to another Fresh Air for Life. I'm Anthony D. Crawford. I'm out here in the South Florida fresh air and ready to give you some fresh air. Are you ready? Set? Let's go get it. We're dealing with now owning our life. If you remember, and I hope that you got this, if you didn't, go back and catch my last video. You want to make sure you know what your one thing is. Come on, say it with me. I'm doing a great work and I cannot come down. I'm doing a great work and I cannot come down. What is that one thing that will make the greatest impact in your life for the future? Whatever it is, I want you to lock onto it like a pit bull and understand that when you give yourself all the way to it, you are owning your life and you're going to create the greatest amount of success for your life. Now understand this. Anytime you step out and begin to do anything great, you're always going to be met with some great opposition. Opposition and distractions are persistent and you cannot give up. You cannot allow yourself to get weakened and you cannot be distracted. Now, here's what I want you to understand today. You have to learn how to turn off the noise, turn off all of the surrounding voices. There's people that's going to say this and there's people that's going to say that. You're going to have voices on the inside of you questioning what you're doing, wondering if you can make it, if you can really do it. You have to turn off all the noise. One of the things I was looking at, a movie clip of Jesse Owens, famous Olympic sprinter back in the 1930s. And as he's coming up, he had to learn how to turn off the noise of all the racism, all the catcalls and things that were going on around his life of people trying to talk negatively about him because he was a black athlete. But he learned the lesson, as the movie shows it, from his coach of just how to tune all of that out so he could focus in on what he needed to focus in on. So anytime you're doing something great, there's always going to be great distractions that come your way. Now, distractions typically come in three ways. Let me give you these to you. One is they come intentional. There are intentional distractors that come into your life. I'm talking about they have an assignment, not from God, to try to get you off of your wall, trying to get you off of your one thing. And you cannot fall for that. You have to stay locked in and focused and know, wait a minute, I am doing a great work and I cannot come down, because they are not trying to help you. They're trying to pull you off and, quite frankly, be a part of your demise. The second is this. Sometimes it's just ignorance. You have some individuals in your life, and I'm not saying this in a harsh way, but they are being ignorant. They don't understand the negative impact that their behavior is having on you. They are just simply going about just kind of doing their own thing, not recognizing that their presence and their conduct is a major distraction to you and it's pulling you off of your wall. And you have to be able to look up and say no to that so that you can say yes to the great assignment that God has for you. So be careful of that. Be careful, obviously, of those that are intentional trying to distract you, but be careful of those who are ignorant in their distraction. But let me give you a third one a lot of times people miss. And this is what I call, distractions from ineptitude, where you have individuals in your life that refuse to grow around you. So therefore, they're always coming to you for the same things year after year. Things and lessons that they should have learned a long time ago, but they continue to kind of latch onto you, wanting you to help them, wanting you to kind of, oversee or hold their hand on something. And that's all well and good for us to help people. But when you have individuals who refuse to grow and that want to kind of be in a place of ineptitude, that becomes a distraction to you in building your wall. You have to be able to look at them and love them enough to say, no, I'm doing a great work and I cannot come down. You have to know how to turn off these noises, turn off these distractions. And again, you got to be able to be secure in yourself to know that this is what I'm here for and go after it with all your heart. Come on, be sure again to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You got to be logged in to do that, by the way. And give me a thumbs up, ring the bell, leave some comments, and let's keep doing life together with some fresh air. I'll see you next time.